In the previous episode, we attempted to kill Brimstone Elemental, and we almost got her on our first attempt, but I just didn't have the energy in me to go again. So today, we're gonna go get some upgrades, and we're gonna go do Brimstone again. That's the plan. We're gonna do the Cryonic Ore, we're gonna go to get, what was the other thing? Hallowed Ore, like we got a bunch of stuff to go get. I'm not really sure what the Cryonic Ore is going to end up getting us, but let's go there first before Hallowed Ore, I think, because we probably will find some over there as well. Quests, so many quests. Or, you know, they have new stuff, essentially. He ain't got anything for me. What about him? Shop. He's got something new. Ranged, magic, rogue, magic, summon, rogue, magic. He hates me. He hates me. I think it's the mana potions, probably. All right, that's fine. Let's go down and look for... Why don't I see ore? There it goes. I was wondering. I was like, I know that I have the permanent buff. I'm just not sure why I'm not seeing all of the stuff around. So I'm feeling a lot better now that I've gotten some work done. I got most of the office done. My current process on the office is finishing off the second part of the desk. It's just the desktop is basically done. I'm just waiting for the final coat of polyurethane to dry, and then I can fully install the corner desk and clean up the office. That'll be done. And you know what? Having that like end in sight feels real good. It feels like really, really good to be done with that. It makes you feel so productive when you get a big job done like that too. I don't know if anyone else is like that, but I certainly am. I love that feeling of, man, I have so much that I'm doing. There's this really big job that I need to get done, and you start on it, and then you get towards the end, and you just are like, man, I'm killing it right now. Even if you've done nothing else, you just get hyper fixated on the fact that you feel great. You just got so much, let's swap these out. You got so much productivity going on, even though you're not intending to. All right, let's see what this Cryonic Ore is gonna make. I'm gonna hide up here for a second. Can I not get in there? There we go. Where'd it go? Cryonic Ore, I like vaguely remember this stuff. Makes the bars, makes the Daedalus stuff. Frost Flare Blade fires a homing Flare Frost Orb. That's hard to say. Flare Frost Blade, not Frost Flare. There's a Darklight Greatsword. Fires Darklight Blades that split on death. It's kind of cool. Rogue Weapon, Summon. Oh yeah, the Golem Staff. I remember that. We got the Starlight Wings. 5% increased damage and critical strike chance while wearing the Daedalus armor. Wings of the Nightingale. Better horizontal speed, but lower flight time than what we got, right? So 7.5 or 6.7, but actually it's better flight time than what we got. Ornate Shield, we can make that. 8% increased damage reduction, plus 20 health while wearing Daedalus armor. Grants a Frost Dash that can slam through your enemies without taking damage. Probably swap that out with our Scarf for a little bit. Can get the Daedalus stuff on. I have a feeling this might be pretty good, but it's kind of like, am I gonna go, oh, there's a yo-yo. Fire stars when enemies are near. I might make that. Is this gonna be one of those, like, we put a lot of work and effort into making this stuff and I don't end up using it? It's possible. How much do I need per bar? 4. How many bars am I gonna need? 15, 7, 10. Okay, so that's 25. What was the... It's 4 ore per. Okay, so let's see here. 25. Then the 7, 32. Then another 5, 37. Plus another 8. Goodness, we're gonna need quite a bit. I'll look around. Okay, I now have crafted everything. Took a bit, but we got it. Let's see here. Let's put our Daedalus stuff on. So we're at 84 defense. And we currently, actually, let's look at our just stats. I think it'd be easier to look at our stats. No, I don't want to type. So, oh my goodness, stop it, game. There we go. Okay, so we're currently at 50% melee damage, which seems kind of low. I thought it might have been higher than that. Huh? No, I guess that's right. So 50%, so 50, 118. and 25 melee critical. So if we pop this on, we go from the, what was it, 88 defense? Oh, we were 88 defense. Oh, 84, right? Because of the statue over there. So let's pop this on. That one, and that one. So we're at 46 or slightly lower, right? 46, 113, 23, but we are up to the 84 defense. The set bonus on this is 10% increased melee speed. Enemies are more likely to target you. You reflect projectiles back at enemies. That's great. Reflected projectiles deal 50% less damage to you. This reflect has a 90-second cooldown, which is shared with all other dodges and reflects. If we put the wings on, we go up to 51% damage. We go down 1% speed, but we go up to 32% critical. That's so good. That's really, really good. And then with the ornate shield, in place of the scarf, we would lose true melee damage, right? But we gain 8% damage reduction plus 20 health. So is that worth it? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, just for the extra defense and everything, yeah, for the time being, I think maybe it is worth it. We will drop the adamantite stuff, though. And then we have all these other weapons. So the Frost Flare Blade. We have the Shimmer Spark. We have the Dark Light Greatsword. So these two swords fire projectiles. That one is a really cool looking projectile. What exactly did it say it did? Fires dark light blades that split on death. Oh, I see. So when you actually hit with it, it shoots out into a couple other projectiles. That's pretty good. And then this one fires homing frost flare orb. Or flare frost or whatever it was. That's interesting. That's not like hyper good damage. But, you know, it's a thing. Let's also try... Which one was which? That one. So let's get rid of that one. Let's try this this YoYo. Wow, look at that YoYo. It's way out there, isn't it? Get rid of that. It doesn't say it's shot stars. I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Is it worth it? I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. I think I'm gonna try these other weapons. Before I commit, right? Let's take some of our other weapons and pop them into our stash at the moment. We'll try these other ones. Let's put the shocker in there. Shocker, I'm not going to use it. And, I can put my armor away to get rid of that out of my inventory as well. Quickly filling up on space here. Probably put that in there. Put that in there. You know what? Put that. Why do we have skyline wings still? Don't ask me. I don't know. Still need the feral claws upgraded. Okay, that's a little bit better. Let's go try the Brimstone Elemental one more time. All right, I think I'm gonna try this weapon first on her and see how this goes. Because it's cool, right? It's definitely different in comparison to some of our other weapons. It's got like a super cool effect. Oh, I was expecting it to reflect one of those. Not that I was getting hit on purpose there, but when I was gonna get hit, I was expecting it to do some reflect. It's putting us at like 300 DPS with this weapon. It's not great. Let's try this other one. So this is homing, right? I've got to keep that in mind. It's not as high DPS, but it is definitely doing quite a bit just because of the homing, which, you know, you can't really knock that. But I think that this is our weapon of choice for this boss. Yeah, for sure. Oh man, especially when we do stuff like that. And we just like soak it up, baby. I kind of want to try the YoYo, but oh my goodness, I'm just running into everything. We'll get there eventually. So like, am I happy with those weapons? Not on this boss. But I can see them being useful for like Supreme Calamitas. Or not Supreme Calamitas. Calamitas Clone? There we go. Oh my goodness, why am I playing so bad? Oh, come on, not again. It's so close. I will say that you guys are right in the comments. You guys are right. I need some kind of knockback protection, and I'm just being lazy and not getting it. That would help me out a lot. Because not being immune to knockback is really starting to screw me over. There's a one point in the fight, which I'm probably going to cut out because I'll just show the end of that fight, I'm sure. Where we were in the middle of dodging, and then I got hit by a projectile, which knocked me back into 2 other projectiles. I was at full life, and then I went down to almost dead, and it was just like, oh, like, no. And it was because of the knockback on that, which kind of sucks. But I did that entire fight with the Shimmer Spark. Not even, you know, not even enchanted. Just basic yo-yo. And you know what? I'm pretty happy with it. I thought the yo-yo was pretty good. Is it better than the Claymore? I'm going to say no. I think the Claymore is a better weapon for this fight, but the yo-yo's fun. And I kind of just want to fight the boss with a cool weapon. Okay, got that down. I tried a bunch of stuff intentionally on that fight to just kind of experiment. So I tried a bunch of different weapons, as you probably saw. And honestly, yeah, the Claymore is the better weapon. It is the Celestial Claymore is the best weapon for that fight, I think. But you have to swap it anytime she stops with some kind of ranged weapon, whether that be the Darklight Greatsword, the Frost Flare, or Flare Frost Blade. I'm never gonna get that right. That one that we have in our stash, what's it called? It's Forbidden Oath Blade. Like, those are all good. They all work, I think. Yeah, just kind of my thoughts on it. Got a magic weapon, got charred relic, got the rose stone, summons a brimstone elemental to fight for you. That was for the heart of the elements. So with that out of the way, we just need the elemental in a bottle and we can run that if we so choose. Get rid of this rain, please. Let's read the thingy-majig, the lore. There we go. Azafir, oft called the first city. Its tumultuous history stretches back to the Draconic era. An odd jewel of civilization in the immense heat of the underworld provided it potential, unlimited potential. Wow, I cannot read today. In any defense and industry. I think the other thing though with this is that for whatever reason lately, this is just a side tangent. The Terraria text has really been screwing with me. And it's a complete side tangent. This goes to miniature painting with me. I've noticed that like I'll paint for 4 or 5 hours and I'll get up and I'll walk around the house. My eyes just like can't focus on anything. And I've gotten to the point where I'm like, I need to go get my eyes checked. I've had 2010 vision for most of my life. And now I'm kind of like, I think I may get to the point where, you know, I might need glasses sometime soon. I'm in my 30s. I think we're getting there. And this text is not helping in addition to my dyslexia. Such were the abilities of the Forge Masters that when I swayed them to my cause, I was never lacking for arms. It pains me to say this even in hindsight, but their own artisanry, there we go, paved the downfall for the entire city. For the witch and I, the air here will forever be laden with regret. There's nothing to be done. All right, let's pop off this direction. Yeah, the yo-yo was fun. I'm not going to use the yo-yo, but it was fun. I enjoyed that weapon. So let's go ahead and pop that away. We will put this back on for the time being. Oh, I mean, I could have Brimstone come fight for me. She's pretty okay. Like, she just does a bunch of damage. Maybe I do that for now. I say as I just got done telling you guys that I really need to go get the, oh, we got the Brimstone Elemental thing there. I just got done telling you I need to go get some knockback protection. This is how we roll. All right, Brimstone Elemental. Let's read this. A peculiar being. Until recently, she had laid dormant for ages, acting as the city's silent matron, present in their culture. As its economy boomed, traces of Brimstone found their way all across the known world. It was never clear why her slumber ended. At first, it was a stir. The people were cautiously optimistic. Her awakening was horrific. Inferno billowed through the streets. None were safe from the flames. Fate had a sick sense of humor that day, for Calamitas to be there to match her. Perhaps the two were attuned somehow. They fought to a standstill, fire against fire. Neither were victorious, with the city razed by flames despite her intention. I actually just now, it just dawned on me. Which is kind of embarrassing. That the projectiles from Brimstone Elemental are the same projectiles that you see in Supreme Calamitas. I can't believe I've never noticed that before. All right, what's he got? He ain't got nothing new. I don't know why he's telling me he's got something new. What's next? We still haven't done the Acid Rain Tier 2. Could do that. We could try Calamitas Clone. I mean, why not? I've been giving you guys like pretty cheap episodes lately. Maybe I try the Calamitas Clone. I mean, Celestial Claymore. I like all these weapons are pretty good. Maybe I try those out. Okay, let's pop this in here. Let's get rid of that. How do I need? Eye of Destruction or Eye of Desolation? Eye of Desolation. How do I make it? There, it's right there. Bam, easy peasy. Craft. So let's go try this boss. Do I have to do it at night? Yeah, at night. Well, good thing we can make it night. Oh, I love that. I love that so much. I think what I want to do is not fight it here, but instead head off over here where we've got a little bit better of an arena set up. Here we go, baby. Where you at? I'm gonna need a weapon that, well, I don't know. The homing weapon is not a bad idea, but the boss doesn't really follow me all that much, so the the claymore feels kind of like a trap to try to use. Oh, I forgot how good the music is on this boss. Although it brings me back to doing Supreme Calamitas over and 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 over. And honestly, kind of giving me PTSD, this music. But it's still good. I don't know, I was trying to thread the needle there and it did not work. At what point am I going to need to switch weapon? I think that's a question we need to ask ourselves. Is the Brimstone Elemental firing like a projectile? I think she is, isn't she? I need to go get Hallowed Armor. I knew I said I would do that. I just haven't. Let's go ahead and pop Rage for a second here. I mean, I might be having better consistent DPS using the Flare Frost weapon. Because I'm just like not hitting with this thing accurately. Let's try it. It's always good to like experiment with weapons, kind of figure out what works for you and what doesn't. No, I'm just like not doing any damage with that. Can I move this off of my bars, please? There we go. You ever get a feeling that you should probably switch to a different weapon? I don't know if the... Oh, dang it, I used that at the wrong time, huh? I was gonna lose it anyways. I'm gonna get hit here. It's been so long since I've dodged this stuff. We'll see if my muscle memory can get me back. Nope, definitely not. Should I switch to the Claymore? Makes you wonder. I don't know. I don't think I would actually be hitting the boss. Bosses are not getting close to me to get hit by the... Well, maybe. Let's try. Let's try. Nah, this boss is too smart for that. Alright, let's go back to this. I don't think this is the superior weapon here. I actually think the yo-yo would be better. Because the boss is like constantly just out of my range. And it would be perfect for the yo-yo. What am I kidding? Let's go get that freaking yo-yo. Let's kill Calamitas Clone with a yo-yo. This is so much better with the yo-yo. I feel like I'm actually damaging the boss. That is going way quicker. Okay. We have a new strategy. Yo-yo Calamitas. In fact, if I can kill Supreme Calamitas with a yo-yo, that'd be great. I don't know if there's like an endgame yo-yo. If I can kill the XMX with the yo-yo, I'm gonna try to do the yo-yo. It would bring me a lot of pain, I'm sure, but come on now. Yo-yos are so cool. I need a full yo-yo playthrough. I'll do Infernum. It's a yo-yo playthrough. Ooh, sounds like such a bad idea. I gotta get better at dodging that. No. No. Oh, I got screwed up by that stupid thing with the stupid knockback. You guys are totally right. Oh no, the regret. That was going so well. Oh my goodness. Oh.